Hello, everyone, and welcome to Factorio. Never mind, we're immediately going to redeem I Want to Be the Top Cat from Odaba, who is the new toppest of cats. This is how we start the episodes. People just wait for that top cat. Um, it's totally fine. You got to do that, right? You got to be top cat in Odaba. Top cat, absolutely. They have like a little thing on the screen that says who the current top cat is. We should do that maybe. I don't know. Odaba is the top cat. Brilliant. Done. Thank you very much, Odaba. Deem stretch. You know what? That's probably a good idea. I haven't really left this chair much today. And I'm probably not planning on leaving it much more after this either. Alright, so anyway, let's get back to the introduction, shall we? I am SeiferKatt and we are playing Nullius still. And last session we did some work to get steel sorted out. I haven't got any water. What is the start of the stream, honestly? It's pathetic, that's what it is. I'll get water in just a second. I just want to start pulling some stuff down and then I'll get some water. So, a few things. First off, I think we're going to pull down all of this stuff here. I don't think we need the lime anymore, and we're going to just rip all of this up, quite frankly. We don't need it. So if we just go like this, and if we stand on the belt, nope, that's not going to work. Well, I'll be back in a second as that gets all pulled up. A second. Well, that didn't go particularly well, did it? Turns out we've got too much iron in my Turns out we've got a lot of things in my inventory. So let's just dump stuff real quick so we can actually pull things apart. So, why am I so so early today? Or why is it a long stream if you're on the YouTubes? And why am I so unprepared? Because Panda's not here tonight. So I had an early dinner, and because I had to fend for myself, which I fended myself in the healthiest meal I could find, which was Macca's. So this is what happens when she's not here. I go and eat Macca's. Can't be stopped. My criminal expertise knows no bounds. Really criminal expertise. It's not even a type of expertise at all, whether it be criminal or otherwise. But either way, that's where we're at today. So that's what's going on. That's why we're doing an earlier stream, because I can. Sound like Panda's the one that makes do streams. It's not true. Very, very supportive, actually. Panda leaving me the snacks and instructions. I mean, kind of, yeah. She made sure that I had plenty of lunches. Yeah, lunch for today and tomorrow. That's all. It's all in the fridge for me, so that way I don't starve. Because he knows how I am. She told me not to eat all my lunches in one go, like a cat would, which is probably good that she did that because I was thinking about it. Yeah. So. But what happened there, yeah. But so she'll be coming back tomorrow afternoon. She's got some like work stuff that she's taking care of. And yeah. Don't starve together, exactly. Real don't starve together potential going on right here. Just pull that across like that. That's nice. I like that. And then some of these can actually be pulled up entirely as well. It probably should be pulled up entirely. What's about to happen? I'm gonna sneeze. Am I gonna sneeze? I don't know. I haven't decided. Decided. Answer was yes. I was gonna sneeze. So we can pull all this stuff up. We don't need it. The limestone can get chucked in here. Or the lime rather, because quite frankly we're not gonna need that anymore either. This is good. This is like making a nice clean spot. It's all good. It's all nice and clean. And then what we do is we copy and paste this bit. I don't know if we need to catch the sulfuric acid pipe. That might not be relevant, but that's okay. We'll figure that out when we get there. So just gonna clean this up and then we should. Good spot. To copy this. Unfortunately we're not, because the boxes that I've been placing are actually the only thing that's in the way. Oh, also this pipe. Yeah, if we build that along a little bit more, be alright. Not like that though. And maybe move that just a little bit up. Okay. How are we feeling about it now? Pretty good, honestly. It is kind of a bit like that, yeah. No, I've been trusted to use the microwave without instructions. The biggest mistake. You know, it's like a cat that's able to open a can, like a can opener. You know that cat's gonna go for extra food. But no, I spoke to her just a few minutes, like a few minutes before the stream. Yeah, she's doing well. Doing well. Having a good trip. Is, you know, the important thing. I obviously don't want her to have a bad trip. That would be, you know, no one wants someone to have a bad trip. And that can actually, honestly, be called that, because we don't need oxygen anymore. Okay, so what are we going to be doing with all this iron? That is something I hadn't really considered. I'm hoping that if we say go over here, we can chuck the iron somewhere. But we may not be able to chuck all this iron away. There's a lot of stuff here that I don't think I really wanted. And for one, that doesn't even want iron ingots. Wants plates. Who wants ingots? Take my ingots, please. I was originally thinking about doing a joke that Pat left me alone for the night, but then I thought, no, that people would actually get sad about that, and I was like, no, that's also not true. Why did he need to do that? Did he forget what time he had to go places? Makes me think that he had like condition that made remembering things difficult. Can't think of any other reason why people would need to leave just like that for themselves. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. I am on early. Panda is out tonight, so I was like, well, I got dinner for myself early through magical means of Uber Eats. And now I'm streaming. I was thinking I was going to do some magic, but I was like, no, I want to play Factorio too much, so playing Factorio, because that's how life works. Boys night, yeah, boys night playing Factorio. The exact same thing I'd be doing a normal night, but I'm doing it a little bit earlier. Not much of a boys night really, but that's okay. miss Panda a little bit, even though it's like not that. It hasn't even been that long since I last saw her, but I'm still like, I miss her. He'll be back tomorrow, so life will resume. Read a post, the guy who had carbon monoxide poisoning was leaving himself notes. I mean, no, it wasn't that he was just leaving himself notes. He thought his landlord was coming in and writing those notes, which is even creepier. He's like, my landlord's coming in and like leaving notes. The things that I would write, like buy milk. Yeah, that guy. Ooh, that's the sort of thing that makes me. I mean, surprise, surprise. That's the sort of thing that makes you worry about carbon monoxide poisoning. You know, because if you weren't worried about carbon monoxide poisoning before, maybe you should be. You know, if that's not something that's just in your periphery of just being a little cautious, should be. Okay, so we're just going to finish off moving this iron over here, and then we can, I don't know, something with it. Why the notes? Oh, it was just the fact that he was leaving himself notes just to remind himself of things. But he didn't realize he was the one leaving himself notes because the carbon monoxide poisoning was damaging his brain. It was, and people were like, dude, do you have like a carbon monoxide sensor? And he's like, no. And they're like, get one. And he did, and the thing immediately started screaming. And it was like, oh. Yeah, poor guy was not having a good time. But yeah, he legitimately thought his landlord was posting stuff. Alzheimer's is bad too. I can imagine. Thankfully, I haven't got that at the moment. I've just got short-term memory loss. I don't actually have short-term memory loss. I'm just joking about a serious thing. Ha ha ha! Internet funny man SeiferKatt over here. That's not good. That's something you can like get checked out or something, or it sounds concerning. Yeah, no, absolutely. I can imagine that's tough. Yeah, let's start putting these belts down. Better now. That's a relief. It's pretty scary to think that you just can't remember like literally what you were doing. I mean, you know, actually, as opposed to the joke that I make that I can't remember things for very long. That's just because, you know, not actually a real thing that I don't actually suffer that. I just get distracted, as Panda says. Not wrong. She very rarely is wrong. She would say never, but I'll say very rarely. Okay, and we'll connect to those. But really what I want to do is just produce more steel at the moment, and I think this will really help out. So we do need to get more hydrogen, but we can sort that out in just a moment. Oh, still not great, but I'm glad that it's not as bad now. Okay, so that will... Oh, ran out of power, that's why my lights just turned off. That's alright. It'll turn back on soon. Probably in the daytime when my solar panels start working again. In the meantime, this before was making oxygen. We do not want oxygen anymore. What we want is... In fact, I don't want any of that. Just change all of it, please. turn it all into compressed hydrogen, compressed oxygen. Okay, we're gonna have to do this manually for the moment. Alright, I understand, boys. Well, my drones have gotten uppity and very excited about not doing work. To some degree, I can respect that. I also do not like doing work. Okay. Streaming service that the gamblers are going to. Oh, the gamblers are going somewhere else, are they? I mean, people like to watch people gamble. That's my question, I suppose. I mean, I guess someone must like it because otherwise they wouldn't be doing it, right? You won another Magic game. Congratulations! Proud of you, buddy. Do it. Yeah, sometimes, especially early games of Magic, they can be a bit tough to win because you don't really have the card selection, but you know, you play a few games and it gets a bit easier, I suppose. Scratches your itch without spending money. That's fair, I suppose. I can respect that logic. Are we having power problems? No. Why does this have no power then? Oh wait, do we have... no? Hello, Tara. Do we have power problems? We do not. Oh, it's because they're surge electrolyzers. I understand. They're the wrong types of electrolyzers. They're faster, but at the same time they don't make as much stuff. Okay. So I think we still do need to get more hydrogen through this beast. And then we should... good? Yeah, we do need to get a lot more hydrogen. Does that need 33,000 per minute? That is making 20... wait, hang on. We're not making that far off, are we? Apparently I'm making about the right amount. Interesting. Maybe if we chuck another electrolyzer in here, it'll help. I don't know if I like that logic, but let's do it anyway. Oh, do we need to connect to water? I think we do need to connect to water. There we go. Brilliant. That doesn't seem to be connected. It is connected. It should be making enough compressed hydrogen. Might be internet limbo starting tomorrow. Alright then. Hope it all works out for you. Moving some areas that are more full than others. Maybe we'll just make another set. Get enough water. Yeah, everything's getting enough water. Not sure what's going on there. Look, we'll do another one. And maybe that'll resolve our issues. You know what they say, if at first you don't succeed, just make it bigger, come on. Don't be a coward about it. That's probably what they say. Good question. I hope so. I hope she's getting enough water. The ones at the top aren't working because they actually don't have any inserters for some reason. That should be making a lot more steel when the... Look at that, look at those ingots go. That's what you want to see in life, isn't it? Ah, that would make sense, yes. Well, it's fine. If it makes too much hydrogen, it's not like I'll be sad about it. Okay. That's good. That's very good, actually. Steel is being manufactured at a rate of how much per minute? 1,300 boxes of steel ingots per minute. Yes! That's what I like to see. And we can also expand some of these more if we need to, but quite frankly, I don't think we need to. I think we're good here. That's one of those things that we were just having massive shortages of for quite some time. Okay, so the next thing I'd like to fix is, while doing a little bit of scouting this afternoon on my break, I saw that one of the sulfuric acids isn't actually connected to the pumps properly. See this? Doesn't have power. Pretty embarrassing, but there you go. Should fill those a little bit better. Oh, right, so that's still gonna take the boronic acid in there, but that's all filled up now, and we've got the backup there. Yeah, we've got the backup there, so that's going to not be a problem. So boric acid can all just find a home that way. Cool. That's good news. Now what I'd like to do is, I made hangar 2s if I remember rightly. I just never really worked. Hangar 2 drop, and it'll probably be this one. Never actually collected everything together. I think we started to, and I don't think we actually have finished. Fine. So let's get started on those hangar 2s, because we do need them for the robots. Robits. Oh, that train is damaged somehow. Don't know how that happens. How does one damage a train? But oh, right, because we needed the boxes, didn't we? I remember that's why we left here in the first place. Then we built 100 boxes, and we should be absolutely bloody sweet now. Okay, and with that under control, we then grab these jibbity jabbers. Always understand when you're grabbing them by the jibbity jabbers. And we're going to build these. Ooh, look at this. Level 3 large assemblers. Luxurious. That's what it's like over here now. Life of luxury. And we want to build hangar 2s. We have the technology. I'm spelling hangar wrong, aren't I? I'm writing hangar rather than hangar. I was doing it before as well. Right. I always thought it was hangar, but it's hangar. Hangar! Did I say it less awkwardly? Probably. Don't know if I'm gonna, but I probably could. I am not pressing R, I am pressing T. I've learned the other day that the letter R and the letter T are not actually the same letter. Despite what your local kindergarten teacher may have told you, different letters. If your kindergarten teacher told you they are the same letter, boy do I have some bad news about that kindergarten teacher. They may not have been very good with their letters. That's about it, actually. I guess it's not the worst news you could hear about a teacher. Certainly not great news. Okay, wonderful. Finger toothpick. How do you feel about that? Yes, I feel good about that. Also, I spelled it correctly. Because I have learned. That's the thing about SeiferKatt, he learns from his mistakes. He makes many of them, but he does learn. He's very excited when he learns from his mistakes. Takes a while. Alright. Charger 2s, why are they not being built a lot of? Still a good question. Why are we not getting lots of Charger 2s? Yeah, short on... River's on the other side of that belt, which is quite some distance away, apparently. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness, how far away is this? Surely not. That was delayed because of lamps? You have a lamp shortage? Surely not. Hello, I am SeiferKatt and I have a lamp shortage. Lamp shortage? I was told I'd never be having a lamp shortage. Because we've got a soda ash shortage. Interesting. You have a video for Panda and that as a response to her P being her favorite letter? Oh, okay. She's not here right now, but if you put it in the Discord, I can definitely show it to her. Oh, you know what? I was thinking about that when you said that, when that came up. Because it's perfect. That's why I said it stands for Panda. I love that bit. That is so... trying to write a letter. What would it sound like? Yes. I will find that for her, actually. I am aware of that clip. It is very good. That guy is very, very funny. I like him. Okay. Let's see what we can do with soda ash. You know, don't we make soda ash somewhere else? Isn't this soda ash right here? Can we... Does soda ash go into a train anywhere? No. But... Could it? Could it go into a train? Would be kind of painful to get to go anywhere. Oh, I think the bots want to take some stone, so I'll let them. The bots come for you, you just gotta be like, alright bots, take what you want. Because you gotta do that. Alright, so Soda Ash is here. Now I think it's doing its best right now, but we do seem to have power problems again. I thought we'd resolved all our power problems, but I guess when the only power you have... And the Stirling engines have been going super hard out to actually keep up with demand lately. Maybe I need to go and get some more Stirling engines and, I don't know, build that area up or something. Maybe. Maybe I need to do that. In the meantime, what we could do is just make the situation worse. Always make a situation worse, Seif. That is possible. Congratulations. Could also grab more like wind turbines, but quite frankly, I have no faith in wind turbines these days. Like, I know they're trying their best, but really, no faith. So we're going to grab Stirling engines and we're going to just get that done a little better. Maybe if we grab, say, 10 geothermal plants, which would be 100 Stirling engines. Stirling engines are here. You may notice that they are not here, which is a little bit alarming. Well, I did get some Stirling engines, but I'm concerned the fact that we don't seem to have transformers. And why do we not have transformers? I don't know, but there's certainly more than meets the eye to this question. Transformers are built down here. Right there. None of iron. What? Tons of iron. How can you lie to me like that? Saying there's no iron. Yes, there. Oh, someone deleted something and now it's broken. If I find out who did that, there will be hell to pay. No, there won't be. I think it's alright. I think the person made an honest mistake and I think we can forgive them. Just an honest mistake, guys. Don't worry about it. I don't think we've got to get serious about it or anything. Okay, so we've got Stirling engines, we've got those, we need heat pipes, and we probably need pylons. Do we have pylons? Take a few more pylons, I think. I think we can grab some heat pipes from here as well. I really do need to find a place for all these things that I've acquired throughout my journeys that I don't really want. But where will I find these mysterious machines that want the stuff that I don't? That's a good question. Was I supposed to have an answer because I don't have one? Oh well. We'll figure it out. There's just so many to just ditch, and I just don't feel good about throwing that much good stuff away like that. Okay. So what I'd like to do is find 10 geothermals. Honestly, that looks like 10-ish geothermals there, and that'll sort of power out for another few gigawatt or megawatts. What are we looking at? Megawatts? Megawatts. We only do 1 giga. So we're going to need more gigawatts than that, but we don't have that right now. Ah yes, there was nothing I could have crashed into except that, and I went straight for it. A little area here. And then we can go back to, I think we have almost everything we need for these. There's a few more things. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just built these ones. Oh, we might as well build them all, right? Okay, get rid of the rocks. Get the power or the heat pipes all connected. They're all connected, then that means we can start using the heat. Okay. And what they say, if you can't stand the heat, don't build so many heat pipes. I like Stirling engine. Can't really go wrong with them. Suppose you could, but never done me wrong. Yeah, that's the actual phrase. A lot of people get that one wrong. I wouldn't feel bad about it, Dave. It's just one of those phrases that people get wrong all the time. I wouldn't feel bad about it. Okay. How are we feeling? We should have 20 of these left. We have a lot more than that. I thought it had something to do with the floor being lava. Oh yeah, I can see how you could think that. No, not that. But yeah, it's a reasonable assumption. We still have 24 more to place. Okay. Okay, and how many more after that? 9 more. 9 more? 10 more. Slightly different number, isn't it? Don't worry, I can identify the difference between 9 and 10. One's a bigger number. How am I so wise in the arts of science? Never know. One more. And this will generate 2.5 times 100, about 250 megawatts of power when I'm all done with this, which, needless to say, 250 megawatts, decent power. So connect that to the mine over here. You know, what the Mayans said about Mayans. Strange joke. But we made it anyway. Okay, geothermal plant. Good, good, good. Connect the two of them together, and then just go, I don't know, this. Yeah, that's, oh, okay. I was gonna say it's perfect, but then I just saw what I was doing. I was like, ah, it's not actually perfect. Okay, love it, love it, love it, love it. I don't love it actually, but no, it's like I always say, if you say love it enough, people probably believe that you love it. The candy corn. I've never had candy corn before, but I understand people don't like it. We should put radars out there as well. Because it feels nice to be able to look at things. I mean, if cats could have radars, they absolutely would. So that way they could just look at all the birds and be like, oh, birds. The best way to eat candy corn is to dump it in the bin. Yeah, that seems to be what I'm hearing a lot about candy corn. People do not like candy corn. I've never had it. It's not a thing we have in New Zealand, so I don't really know. If someone offered me candy corn, I would definitely try it, though. I'd be scared. Like, what if I liked it, you know? Would I be ostracized by society? Like, that'd be my understanding. Then I'd be like, well, hang on. When am I not ostracized from society? Like, a favorite, but you don't mind it. Okay, okay. So, some people don't mind candy corn, but I mean, don't mind it doesn't mean you're going to go buy it. It just means if someone gives it to you, be like, yeah, sure. I wouldn't be able to watch you as a stream anymore. But as a friend, I just realized the as a friend line's supposed to be Legolas, not Gimli. So Legolas now just speaks like a gruff dwarf, which just makes Lord of the Rings so much funnier. You just got like this tall, thin, blonde guy just be like, "Ach, I." I mean, I've improved it. You tuned in specifically with my candy preferences. Dude, we don't even have the same candy. Mostly. I guess to some degree we do. Mostly we don't. Got all your American candies that I don't understand. I don't understand the weird ways of American candies. Like, who can truly understand such madness? I've never touched most American candies. We have Fun Dip? No? Fun Dip? We've got fondue, but that's not what you're talking about. That's cheese. I know you're not talking about cheese. Cheese, and we never know it. Is Fun Dip like a sherbet thing? That's what I would assume when you say that. Like, is it a sherbet that you sort of poke things into and then lick the sticks? We've got things that are like that called similar things to Fun Dip. Ah, okay, so it is just a sherbet thing. Okay, so we've got things like Fun Dip. We don't specifically have Fun Dip. Oh damn. Wait, did you have 84 life? Sherbet is an ice cream flavor. What? No, sherbet is like a powdered sugar candy thing. It's like a little bit acidic. Screenshot in Discord. Alright, look, I always have a look at a Magic the Gathering game, don't you worry. What are you playing over here? I'm seeing charmed strays, I'm seeing cats. You build a cat deck over here? You got a cat deck? I approve of a cat deck. I myself have had many cat decks. $84 health. You know, if you get to 84 health, it's just like, what's going on here? You have a cat deck. Awesome. Cat decks are fun. I see you got the Leonin War Leaders, which I approve of because I like those guys. Pretty cool. Yeah. Whether you build it or not, I see a cat deck and I'm pleased. Oh, are you thinking sorbet? That's sorbet. Yeah, I know. I'm Kiwi. I can't say the word dick correctly. Everyone loves it. There's nothing I can do about it. Do we have Pop Rocks? We have things like Pop Rocks. But we don't have specifically branded Pop Rocks. That's really where I'm going a lot with these things. It's like, do we have them? It's like, we got things like them, but not this thing specifically that you're asking about. I don't even need to go away. I can just stand here for a second and boop, we go. Okay, well that's cleared out some of the stuff that I wanted to clear out, so that's nice. Alright, other obscure candies. I don't think pop rocks are obscure. Like, we've all heard the story about how pop rocks killed a child. Because they had, what, Coke and pop rocks or something, and it was like, oh no, the child's stomach exploded. And it didn't. We were lied to by the government. I got somewhere weird in a hurry. Okay, so rutile, we can do other things with that, I think. Not yet. Murder, She Wrote is gone. I've never watched Murder, She Wrote, or read it, or wrote it. I've never written Murder, She Wrote fanfic. Yes, people will believe that. Good work, Seif. Done it. Going well, game to relax. How about yourself? How are you doing? Was it a series in the 90s? Was it still going? Because I said, I don't really know anything about Murder, She Wrote, aside from that she wrote it. Specifically, she. What if her name was She? Like, Murder, She Wrote. That's dumb, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that aloud. Okay, so let's go to making my robots. We've got the theory of Hangar 2s. The theory of Hangar 2s is pretty good. We next need to probably make... Look, I was gonna say, let's start from the bottom and go up. Night Vision 2. I think we make Night Vision... I know we make Night Vision something. We have Night Vision 1. You're good too? That's good to hear. Glad to hear. Okay, so we need Night Vision 2. It's not a difficult make. Actually, quite an easy thing to make. So we shall make it. The only problem is we do need to find a place for it. Is this vanilla? Absolutely not. This is Nullius, which is kind of a pre... Yeah, I don't have... I really should set that up one day. The mods of the Nullius pack: Squeak Through, Rate Calculator, and Bottleneck Light. Those are the mods we are using. But yeah, no, it's definitely not vanilla. If it was vanilla, I would have finished this long ago. But instead, we're at about 200 hours, and we're still researching stuff because... That is the official answer of why we're still researching things. You just go make a loud noise, and you know, hopefully that solves the problem. But yeah, it is a prequel to Factorio, if you can call it that. What it calls itself, and I'm just going to trust the mod. The research is progressing. It doesn't really need to progress that much faster than it currently is. Like, it could progress faster, but it doesn't really need to. I think the main holdup on research right now, I love how that's like, is green science. Yeah, green science is still the problem. So we do need to work on that, but in the meantime, green science is coming in when it feels like it, and I trust it. And more what I'm concerned about is further checkpoints coming up. So I just want to keep working on the checkpoints. Green sciences hold up? Good question. Sometimes it's barrels, sometimes it is concrete. Probably back to barrels now, honestly. If I could find it. I know it's around here somewhere. It's here. It's concrete. Not really any hold up. It's coming through at actually a decent rate. I mean, not a huge rate, but I mean, it's made, you know, 600, 700 in sensor in one of the storage boxes going into the train. Oh, wait, what? Which train? Oh, I see. It's quite a spaghetti. Absolutely it is. It's just one sensor. So that might just be something that got in there by mistake. Yeah, unfortunately my base got quite spaghetti. We're trying to... This was the bad spaghetti. It's pretty bad. I'm not feeling great about it, but we are getting away from it. And now we're building what I call the crow's feet. You love it? But of course, if you have too many crow's feet happen near each other, like this is 4 crow's feet near each other, you can see the spaghetti starting to form again. It's like, no! It looks like the Factorio menu screen. To be fair, they had to work hard for that. I read about that. They were like, we need to make the base look like it's doing a lot of things, but that doesn't look like a good Factorio base, but it does look interesting for sales. So we just have to deal with that. Thank you very much for following Game to Relax. Welcome aboard. Any questions? You always feel free to ask. But you're also welcome to lurk anytime. Fun to look at, less fun to play. I mean, I had fun for a while. I think once I got to here, once I got the last science pack that isn't space science, I was like, I can be done with this now. And that's when I started to build away from this. So, the question is, where are we building next? And I think because we don't need a lot, well, we do need a lot of night visions, but we don't need to build like infinite night visions. I think what we can do is... Did I say I love spaghetti? Can I get a confirmation, please, if I said I love spaghetti? I cannot remember. Has anyone seen a Seif base that isn't spaghetti? You know what? It does sound like something I'd say. I respect that. I do love spaghetti. So it could be a retroactive quote on that one. I'll accept it. I love spaghetti. I do. Oh. What is this doing here? Who knows? Alright, moving on. No, I literally do. I mean, yeah, so do I. Like, a spaghetti base is interesting. Everyone can make a, you know, a city block base or what's the other one? A main bus. Man, we've all done that. You know, we've built our main block, our city block. We've built our main bus. Go for spaghetti. Spaghetti, every spaghetti base looks different. And it's built on requirements. That's exciting, you know? Alright, so it is time to build a new crow's foot. We should never have that there. I remember that. That's Crusader Kings 1. It was also, I was very angry at someone. I don't remember why, but I was. Never done main bus? I've done main bus. It actually, I mean, it actually stayed main bus. It was a vanilla main bus. And I didn't stream back then, but I've done it. Okay? You don't need proof, just believe me. You've worked for 5 minutes, you decided you deserve one more game? Hell yeah you do, buddy. Play more Magic. You deserve it. Anyway, I'm gonna get Veldic fired if I keep talking like that. And there's just more time for Magic. Yeah, I start with main bus and then devolve into spaghetti. Because I mean, it always happens at the start of my bases. The start of my bases always start with some sort of main bus. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That's some sort of main bus going on there. Look at this. And let's not forget this. That just... That's a bus. That's a bus right there, you know? And then up here is where it just goes to spaghetti. So, you know, you do what you can. You do with what you got. And what you got in that case is me making terrible design decisions. Oh, we need to make legs as well. Ooh. Oh, they need titanium. Alright, we're going to do What the Shirt. We can do that. So, the thing that we must remember about What the Shirt, and this is the most critical thing, is the theme music, which as we all know goes, do-do-do-do-do! What the Shirt. Yeah! What the Shirt. Exploding cats. Choo, choo, choo. Thank you. Today's shirt, we are wearing the Outer Wilds Ventures shirt. You know, you got everything you want to see. Cool ship. Tiny cute fish. There's the tiny cute fish. It's adorable. You probably love it. And there's a cool little explosion-y thing there. I don't know what's up with that either. Doesn't matter. The point is, Outer Wilds Ventures, Outer Wilds, fantastic freaking game. I loved it so much. Because I still think about it a lot. That's going to be a confusing question for her, and you know it. Oh, goodness. We do need to grab more inserters, but the good news is we grab them by... Yeah. Wife is going to enjoy answering that question. She'll be so confused. Those, I think, are everyone's favorite questions. The ones that make her just go, what? Okay. We really do need to probably automate train tracks at some point, but we don't need to do it right now, I suppose. So, gave up on my logic circuits, didn't I? I did. Alright, we can bring in more logic circuits. Boy, before you drop them off, hey, don't go too far. I need those myself. Grab 4 boxes? Grab one more box. Okay, 4 boxes. Thank you very much. Let me go. Really wanted to enjoy Outer Wilds, but life got in the way and you never finished it. That's alright. Outer Wilds will be there for you when you feel like it. When you feel up to it, Outer Wilds will be there. I think Outer Wilds is a game you definitely have to be in the mood for. If you're not in the mood for it, then no disrespect if you didn't get into it, because it's a pretty dense game, like really easy to play, but I mean you got to follow the story, and if you're not following the story, or at least the clues the game's giving you, then you're gonna struggle. And that's no disrespect. I mean that's just what the game's like. It's solving a mystery, and that's okay. It'll be there. Like it's not like the game's not going to go anywhere. The only way the game would go somewhere is if there was some sort of global apocalypse. Which I hope there isn't, obviously. I'm not a fan of that idea, but if there was one, then the game will go somewhere. Also not what I want to call the station. Oh, that reminds me, there is something else that's wrong with the stations I need to fix in just a moment. Excuse me? Okay. And that was with my power pole site. Because we've got a power pole pick here, and it should actually be a drop. I don't know how I came across that one while scouting, but I did come across that one while scouting, and I was like, that's not right. Go. Are my logic circuits coming here? Or do they just stop forever? No, they're still coming. I guess they did have a long way to go. Do I ever see myself playing multiplayer Factorio with Panda? No, I do not. It's nothing to do with me being a control freak. It's more the fact that she has no interest in playing the game. And that's really what it comes down to. If she was interested in playing, then I would be happy to, walk her through it and let her learn the game on her own and all that sort of stuff. But she has no interest in the game. And because she has no interest in the game, then it's not happening. If she ever expressed interest in the game, I'd absolutely, buy her a copy and all that sort of stuff. But I'm not going to force someone to play a game that isn't their jam. Because, why would you do that to someone? I mean, I'd love to play with her, of course, but not hers. Not her thing. I did have more. I think I... Oh, crud. Okay. And one more thing, which was the hard glass, which I believe is coming in now. Probably even reduce that to like 50, honestly. Okay, so okay, that's pretty good. Hard glass is coming in. It feels like it. Unfortunately, that jam continues to be hickin' jammy. Bad. I don't think the jam's ever extended down here before. I think this is new. We've reached new levels of horror there. Okay. Hello, T-Hacks. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Okay, maybe we'll also spin this area down here and start building the locomotives. That might be a good idea. So, with what we've got there, not bad. Good to hear. How's your terraria been going? I noticed you've been building the wrong way around. I noticed you've been going upwards instead of downwards. What's going on with that? I do actually know there's like a thing in the game for that, but it's interesting looking at that. Can we get a shout out for T-Hex, please, Veldak? Why say Veldak? I can do it myself. Loving that map seed. Just gonna ride Veldak around like how rude of me. Yeah, I've done it. Okay, thank you, Veldak. Appreciate it. The delay meant I still did it, but things are new but familiar. Cool. Yeah, no, it looks interesting. You're waiting for your opponent's turn. I've doomed the poor man into magic. Well, I mean, you deserve it. You did 5 minutes of work. You deserve to play some magic. Okay, so that'll be my night vision. It Googles. Okay, Googles. Pick that up. I was like, hang on, I wonder if that just picked it up. And it's like, it didn't. I don't know if that's good or bad, quite frankly. I was like pretty sure it would, but it doesn't want to talk to me today. Game plans to play Factorio, found the perfect solution. What have we got? No. It's quite simply not a game that she's interested in. I know you're joking. I do get that, but I am not gonna. I'm not like I said. Hey, if you want to play, I'm happy to teach you, and I'm happy to play with you. And she's just like, no, that can be your thing, which is totally fine. You know, every couple needs to spend time together, and every couple needs to spend some time apart. That's quite all right. I mean, yeah, it's just not her sort of game. She would probably be happier. Like, I think she'd love Stardew Valley. I think that's a game that she would actually love. But generally with games, like, she's much more content to watch me play a game than for her to play it herself. That's just how she prefers to experience games. And, you know, that's cool. You know, she understands that. And a lot of people go, oh, but no, the only true way to play games is to play them. It's like, no, who's watching them? Fine. doesn't enjoy watching Factorio, but again, not her sort of game. Resident Evil, though, she'll absolutely watch Resident Evil happening. Will she shout in my ear as it's happening? Yes, she will. But she'll definitely enjoy it, and that's what matters. I'll absolutely get shouting in my ear, being like, "You, heal, run away, heal, run!" And I'll be like, "I know, I'm doing all of that stuff right now." Oh, it's good fun, actually. I make fun, but it is actually really fun to play that game with her. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to build the cargo wagons down here as well. For watching me do all the tedious Factorio mods you can't bring yourself to play, I respect that, yeah. It's what I do best. What I do best, I'm not very good at. Alright, graphite drop. Oh, do we even have... I didn't think we'd have... Oh, actually, no, that's filling up pretty quick. But I guess we need a lot more graphite because it's not coming here right now. Small chest, okay. Won again, congratulations. Look at you. Grandmaster Valdak over here, winning all the Magic games. Sounds very close. Doesn't matter, you won. Exerted your will over them without possibly using exert. Because if you're using exert, then I don't quite know what you're doing right now. Steel rod, steel beam, okay. If you're using exert cards, then you are playing the wrong format. I mean, you're not. You're playing, you know, everyone play the formats you like playing, I suppose. But you're not. I know you're not, so. Welcome to Magic Arena. Time for you to play Historic. Why start with Historic? Because, you know, the game's not confusing enough unless you go all the way in. Unless you go fully balls to the wall in, why are you even playing Magic? We need probably a radar. Yeah. Life gain's pretty good. Never gonna talk shit about life gain. My friends talk shit about life gain because I love life gain so much, but I'm not gonna talk shit about life gain. It used to be a joke where I'd be like, I don't know what deck to build, guys, and they're like, oh, what do you feel like building? I'm like, I don't know, black white life gain, I guess, and they're just like, wow, really? Seif's gonna play black white life gain? Black white life gain used to be better than it is now, but it's just all I played. Like, ooh, black white life gain. And I'd start building a new deck, and I'm like, I did it again. Like, what? Built black white life gain, and it's like, darn it. No. Fine. There's the black white life gain player. Black white life gain. You gain life, and it's the colors that it uses are black and white. Hence, black white life gain. We have run out of blue belts. I'm gonna switch to green. Ever play the old game Black and White? I did play Black and White by Peter Molyneux, the snake oil salesman himself. Yes, I did play. Well, you can't say yes, I did without throwing some shade onto Peter Molyneux, can you, Seif? And no, I cannot. Peter Molyneux is the most amazing salesman of our generation, and I will fight anyone who says otherwise. I won't actually fight them, just to be clear. Like, I'm not just going to randomly threaten people to fight people for no real reason. But yeah, I played black and white. I had a tiger. It was cute. It was my friend. And then it refused to poop because I accidentally beat it too hard. Yeah, look, you know what? I have no excuse for that. Did I beat up a digital tiger to the point that it refused to poop and would die because it refused to poop? Yes. Yes, I did. What great game design that was a thing you could do, huh? You want to train your creature to throw its poop into the ocean? That would have been good. That would have been good. Been better than what I did. Give you that much. Creature was so afraid to poop it wouldn't. Ah, black and white. What a game, right? What a freaking game. Alright, now we want to build locomotives. Locomotives. Black and white was pretty good. I would like to counter that with a question. That's it. Wasn't really. It was a good concept. I don't think it was good. Player gesture spells? Yeah, that was a neat idea. It was innovative. I just don't think it was a good game. Like, I think it had a lot of good ideas that were very badly implemented. And you can disagree with me on that one if you like. I just don't think it was good, and it wasn't very good. I wish it was good. I would love to talk highly about the game. I just can't do it. I refuse to do it. This is apparently the hill I will die on. I was not aware that this was happening today, but here we are. Small furnaces. Do we make small furnaces? I don't think we do. We do not. Okay. So I guess we're making small furnaces here. Stone, brick, iron plate, iron wire. Okay. It is good in the same way as Spore or Borderlands 1. Wait, are you just trying to hurt me today? just say that Spore was good. Oh god. My little heart cannot handle this. Differing opinions right now. Okay. Borderlands 1. Yes, breaking ground. You say Spore 1 broke ground, sure, but it was ground that remains pretty unbroken. Yeah, okay. That is valid. I was so excited for Spore. Borderlands 2 is the best Borderlands game. Borderlands broke ground, yes. However, I'm saying Spore and Black and White didn't really break ground because breaking ground implies that other things use that broken ground to do something. My argument is they did not. Look, I mean, yeah, you're probably right. If you missed all the hype, it was probably a better game, but I did not miss the hype. I was on that train. Like, when people go, like, what was it, No Man's Sky, and they're like, No Man's Sky was, like, the game that taught people to not pre-order things, right? That was, like, a common sort of idea. No Man's Sky was the one that goes, hey, maybe don't freaking pre-order because game that you get is not necessarily a game that you were advertised. No Man's Sky changed completely. No, it didn't. It's just people didn't understand what it was. And Sport changed completely as well, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. I don't care. Ignore your shit posting. Oh. They'll never ignore your shit posting. But I was on that train since freaking Will Wright's first demo. I was like, Gimme that. And I was so excited. And when it came out, I was, after about a couple of, I was honestly, I didn't do it, but I was honestly really considering taking a week off just to play Spore. But I got a new job, like my first like office job that week, and I'm like, I don't think I can rationalize this, so I didn't. And not sad that I didn't. It's because I was disappointed with that game. I wish I wasn't. I really do. I wish I loved it. But I did not. But I did not. Train? Working on trains is what we're building now. If we can build train 2s, then maybe we can start. I know we were building the androids, but we can also build train stuff. And that's pretty good. And besides, I think the stuff that I'm building here is probably useful. History. Okay, I remember what I was saying now. So yeah, Spore was my No Man's Sky, the game that taught me to never pre-order unless I was really absolutely sure. Like, not just go on promises that some internet man had told me, but actually had some legitimate proof that it was what I wanted. And I think every generation has that game. But Spore was my version of that game. Historian has a whole video around the goodening of No Man's Sky. Yes, Woman's Land. Yeah, I've seen that video like 4 times. I love it so much. It's so good. Let's just ignore the end of it, though, where he starts doing the fanfic with Sean Murray. History of games monetization. Ooh, that sounds like a good video, actually. Sounds like something I'd watch. Internet Historian's great. Like, I love his videos. They're so good. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right, T-Hacks. They will. They will. And, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. There's, like, literally nothing you can do about it. People will just keep accepting worse stuff and be like, I'm happy with this. Don't pre-order, but we fell into the trap with Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk is another one that sort of made people go, oh, maybe I shouldn't do this. Again, I understand Cyberpunk is vastly improved lately. I understand a lot has changed with Cyberpunk in the last sort of few months, and apparently it's good now. What I've been told, but I haven't bought it. So I'm not actually giving my proper response because I don't know. Now, I'm not gonna say game good when I don't know if game good. These need to be unboxed. You knew this, Seif. Did nothing. DDPR had the reputation behind it. I mean, sure. How could they stuff that up, right? How could they stuff that up? A legitimate question. The answer is they couldn't. And yet, they did. That's alright. I mean, companies make mistakes like that. Should they? Probably not, but I don't know. That being said, if Factorio, yeah, consider paying for beta access, but I don't think it, yeah. So, hang on, finish thought first, then go to the next one. If Woob came out with, hey, that DLC that you're waiting for, do you want to pay money now to get it? Honestly, raise your hand if you were going to say no to that. Honestly, raise your hand. because I'm there. I'm like, gimme. Am I a corporate shill? Yeah, I'll be a corporate shill. It's not a mistake. Decision making drifting more towards paperclip. Yep. Yeah. But again, so going back to where I was going to go with this, my logic with buying a game early access is if the game, this is what it is, and it never gets an update, am I happy with this? And only if I can truly say, yeah, I'm happy with this, am I okay with buying that game at this point? Now, how many games can you truly say, yes, I'm happy with that? I mean, that's an interesting question, because most players would say, no way in hell am I happy with this being the final product. And that's okay too. Boxed items? Oh man, Backpack Hero. I'm keen on Backpack Hero. I've got to pick that up at some point. That looks so much fun. What's the other one? The Piggle game. What's it called? Piglin? Piglin. Yeah, I want to play Piglin. I played the demo and I was like, damn, I like this. And then I've watched other people playing it online. I'm like, damn, I gotta get this. But I haven't got it yet. One day, perhaps. But I mean, then again, so many games coming out that, you know, damn, I gotta have. And I don't really play many games, honestly. Yeah. Factorio underpaid for. I would gladly pay more for Factorio if I'd known what it was now. I mean, and I'm not even talking about the fact that, you know, so many people come to watch me play Factorio and talk shit. I mean, hey, I'd probably pay for that. Wait, am I just suggesting buying viewers? I just ran my own thought process there. 15 minutes. Well, I mean, 15 minutes definitely deserves another game. But no, I would gladly pay money for more Factorio, like made by the developers, because they've made an I mean, hell, if they make a Factorio mod and it literally changes nothing, I am actually okay with that because I want to support this company more. At the very least, they've made one good game. Maybe they won't make another. Who knows? That would make me sad, but Moth. Fuck. Out of here, Moth. Oh, it actually did. Victoria. Yeah. I mean, we are slaves to this machine, aren't we? Do we do this without the combustion chamber? We could always... What if we did another crow? Another crow. The crow right there, eh? Yeah. Isn't paying $30. Yeah. I mean, it is the game that has the most hours played in my Steam library. I don't know if it's the game I've played the most hours for, because I don't know how many hours I played League of Legends for back in the day. But, I mean, it's certainly high. Man, you know, for all the shit that we gave Diablo 3, I did play a lot of Diablo 3 on launch. A lot of Diablo 3. Like, I think I played more Diablo 3 on launch than I did when it, like, gotten good and... Which you had to wait for the bloody expansion for them to gooden it, which is kind of funny. I mean, yeah, for every game that was actually totally worth pre-ordering, I think we can all think of, like, 5 that were not. Yeah, the expansion made it better. Woohoo! Would it be nice if they didn't wait, what, a year to gooden it? You were there for the midnight release of Diablo? Damn. That's rough. That's, I mean, yeah, being there for a midnight release of a game that turns out to be kind of lame it just leaves a very sour taste in your mouth, doesn't it? No faith in Diablo anymore? Look, I mean, I'm not even sure I have faith in Blizzard anymore. No, I'll rephrase that. I don't. There we go, that was easier said. Which makes me so fucking sad! Like, the love that I had for Blizzard, I was like, you know, if you bought a Blizzard game, you've made the right choice, used to be my old thought process. And it's not even like a superlative, like, stupid thing to think. It was correct! Oh, you've bought a Blizzard game? Yeah. You'll have a good time with that. You've made a good choice. You hope they come out with another StarCraft? Friggin' Moth! Why? Sorry. Anyway. I unless they have some serious changes at Blizzard, Activision Blizzard, I wouldn't hold my breath over a game that you want from them without something that is really sort of crippling. Because I just don't think they can do it. You know, I think if they're going to make a game, they're going to be like, hey, how can we shitify it? It's not what they think. What they're actually thinking is the correct terms is how can we exploit our customers to make more revenue? And then they all just go, ho 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 ho, our customers are fools. And yeah, unfortunately, I don't want to say bad things about the gaming community, but yeah, absolute fools. And I mean, I was kind of hoping that when Overwatch 2 came out, no one would play it, because I was honestly thinking, oh, when Overwatch 2 comes out, maybe it's something me and Panda can play, because she likes playing a shooter every now and then. Maybe it's something we can get into as, you know, playing cooperative, and we can have fun. That'd be nice. And then just everything I read, I was like, no. Panda's like, are we going to get that game? And I'm like, I don't think so. And then I explained why, and she was like, it was the thing that lost me was like the, hey, when you get when the new characters are all locked behind paywalls, I was like, oh, that's rough. And it's like, oh, also the old characters are locked behind progression walls. I'm like, you can't even play the characters if you're new? You have to play like, I think it's 100 games to get all the Overwatch 1 characters? 100 is the average. Oh, 100 is the average? Oh, so it's not even the minimum, it's the maximum, it's the average? Oh, worse. I was thinking it couldn't be worse than what I was saying, and then it just got... See, that's what Blizzard does to me these days. I go, oh, well, they couldn't do worse than what they're doing now, and then they do. And I'm like, well, you know, and I've been doing the argument, oh, well, it's only cosmetic. You know, that's what the loot boxes think. Should I be angry at loot boxes? No, no, it's only cosmetic, it's fine. But then it was, yeah, you inherit all the characters you play, but what about your friend that you want to play with? They don't. +500 games. No. I don't think I played that many games. I probably did play that many games of Overwatch. But no, don't make players play 500 games to unlock your stuff. What, are we wanting sense of friggin' pride and achievement here? Didn't EA learn this? EA actually probably learned keep your bloody mouths shut, honestly, on that one. But, statistically speaking, there'd be someone. And I mean, like, even the way they open characters makes no sense. Like, hey, who's one of the first characters you opened in Overwatch 2? Genji. And it's like... Genji? Like the character who is so friggin' twitchy and accurate base that you think a new player wants Genji? Like, I mean, yeah, sure, we all want to play a cool ninja boy. I know everyone loves ninjas and hot boys. I get it. We all love ninjas and hot boys. But I want to be able to enjoy playing the hot boy, please. No, I don't. That character wasn't for me. Tracer I wanted to be able to play. Couldn't play Tracer. She was too twitchy and British. Oh, cheers, love. The cavalry's here. Actually, I have nothing against Tracer. As long as his butt was properly rendered. Don't you worry, the butt was rendered. Yeah, only new players need to unlock the characters, true. But then, oh, what about the new characters? You know, that people are paying like $30 to play a new character. I'm like, was I spoiled the fact that I didn't have to do that before? Am I just being like, oh, the old days were better? Or this is just kind of shitty behavior? And my answer is kind of shitty behavior. I don't know if I can condone it. I mean, look, long story short, I'm not playing Overwatch. I don't think anyone really cares that much, but... Yeah, you have the new character, but you see, Kiriko. Yeah, sure, you haven't got Kiriko. That's fine. You can live without Kiriko, right? I mean, sure, except for the next character, because you know there's going to be another character that you know this is not going to be a one-done thing that... Oh wait, it's only in competitive she's locked? Hmm. Well, the other characters. I never played competitive. Don't have the heart for it. Too stressful. People are like, Seif, what are you doing? And I'm like, helping. And they'll be like, stop doing XYZ. Play a character that isn't Lucio. And I'm like, but I want to play Lucio. Actually, no one ever stops playing Lucio. But, I mean, with what Blizzard does, and I'm not telling you what to do, obviously, but I can't imagine they're ever going to be like, ah, you know what? We were exploitative once, but we won't do it again. No, they'll do it again. They'll only do it if they didn't make money from it. And, I've seen enough streams to know they're making money from it. I've seen enough, like, you know, huge queues to know that people are playing, and you know, even if some of those percentages of people are buying the crap, you know it's being bought. So, you know, end of the day, Blizzard has not been punished for what they've done. They've done nothing wrong as far as they're concerned, because what have they done wrong, right? Nothing. They've done nothing wrong. They're not getting punished for it, because the community still will buy their game regardless. It's fine, like, they can do that. I don't know, I don't want to be like bitter old man yells at cloud, but, you know, keep your blonde-haired soldiers out of here, please. Games were better back in the old days. When we got an expansion, it was full of stuff. Yeah, I mean, that's always been, that's been the thing. Like, it's all sort of started with horse armor and just gone from there. We all accepted horse armor, we laughed at it. People bought horse armor, we laughed at them. And then they told themselves it was a good purchase. I mean, I was going to say the only thing horse armor did wrong is charged a little bit too much, but no. They charge about that much for anything these days. You know, and now Epic has managed to convince children that having no skin in Fortnite is a laughable offense. Like, you go, oh, I'm not going to play with Danny, he has no skins. And then all the children just pull their heads back and laugh like hyenas. Meanwhile, poor Danny over there, you know, just wanting to play with his friends, can't because they hate him, because his mother's like, you're not spending $30 on, like, so your character can look like Kakashi. Like, Mom, it's Kakashi. Yeah, from Naruto. Like, it's Naruto, Mum. Believe it. And the mother's like, I don't care. I wish you were dead. And sorry, that got dark really quickly. I'm sorry. But my point is that Danny does need better friends. Probably a better mother too, honestly. Jeez, that got really dark. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't... Anyway, moving on. Can't move on from that. I'm traumatized, just like poor little Danny, who go to the psychiatrist for years after that one. And then it's like, what did you actually say to him? He said, I wish you were in bed. It was 9 o'clock and school was tomorrow. He heard wrong, that's all it was. The art of lying, I see. I'd love to do it, but the stupid bitch won't let us. What was that? I said the rabbits eat lettuce. Oh yes, they certainly do. And he does need better friends, but I mean, kids are cruel. And you know who else is cruel? Marketing executives who know they can get kids to be cruel to each other. There's a market in telling kids to be cruel to each other. And you know, shitty mothers, but again, unrelated. Ah, goodness. All fired up today. Yeah, I know, right? Panda's not here. This is like my darkest moment. Yeah. Look, you don't know. Maybe the mother also works for Epic. The kid's not earning their own money. What's the point? Gotta earn your own money, kid. Buy your own skins. I wish you were like that. My next door neighbor's son. They earn their own money and buy their own skins and support our corporate overlords. What do you do? Nothing. I would like to get some turbines. Yep. Turbines? I know we make them. Over here, aren't they? Somewhere? Did a lot of work to make turbines, and I don't think they're on the train network because I can't find them. Which is probably a good indication they're on the train network. Funny how that sort of thing works out. I mean, you know, I played a game with a lot of skins, and that was the old League of Legends. Did I buy a lot of skins? Abso-freaking-lutely. At one point I had every Lux skin and every Annie skin. Because those were my favorite characters. I loved Lux, I loved Annie, for different reasons. Lux is fun to play, Annie was hilarious because she was a small girl with a giant fiery bear. But, yeah, Tibbers! But, I mean, I bought a whole bunch of skins for League, and do I regret it? You know what, that was not meant to be as an existential question as it actually came out to be. Do I regret it? No, I regret losing the account because someone hacked it, yes. That I regret. Do I regret playing the game, though? No, I don't think I do, actually. I don't think I regret buying the skins. I enjoyed them at the time. They made me happy. I don't think I regret that. I thought I did. I thought that's where that was going. No. Not where it went. Nice. Good introspection. 30-minute meetings ahead. Oh man, how many of those can you play Magic in? How many Magic games can you get in those meetings? It's gonna go. Oh, what? Addicted. And it's someone's fault, but I don't know who. The guy who told him how fun Magic was and got him to start playing? No, it's someone else's fault. Alright, well I hope you can fall asleep. Blame someone else. Someone who's not SeiferKatt, because I think SeiferKatt might actually be to blame. But if I don't accept responsibility, I can't be blamed. Always past Seif's fault. That is true. How you doing, Wes? Read your story. Gosh, harrowing story at that. Our Seif is usually at fault, that is true. He is troublesome, that past Seif. Starting an off-screen game on Oxygen Not Included. Oh yeah, Oxygen Not Included getting started is just a pain. It's the hardest part of the game. I mean, I feel it's somewhat similar with Factorio as well. Like, I love Factorio, as many of us do, but starting a new game of Factorio, you know the part where you just like look at the ship that's been destroyed and you just look around and you're just like, yeah, alright, doing this again. I mean, it's like that for a lot of games though, you know, even the games you love, you just look at the surroundings and just go, I really want to do this again? Yeah, you know, I think that game as well. I never played it, but I know of the game you're talking about. In part you can do right. Yeah. I really like Oxygen Not Included, but I bought the Spaced Out expansion before it was out, and then I just sort of never played it. I intended to, I really did, I just didn't play it. Oh, Factoria's the only part you can do right at the beginning? I mean, as long as you're playing without biters, it doesn't matter how long you can go right for, because if you play without biters, keep playing. Got nothing to lose. Going. What are they going to do? Nothing. Can't do nothing to you. Oh, you know what? Combustion chambers do actually need to be on a belt, I just realized. Yeah. The DLC removing meteorites is just really weird. I like the meteorites a lot. And them just being gone, it's like, that just means I can just go up to the surface and just put solar panels up super quick, and then you're like, well, now I'm not afraid. And a man can only be brave when he's truly afraid. Yeah, they're just not there anymore. The meteorites aren't there. I don't know if it was an issue because they didn't want to have to like worry about the system stuff, or if because with extra planetoids, you have extra volcanoes and thus don't need it. I don't really know the full reason. I think the reason was that they felt you didn't need it with the extra planetoids. But I mean, when I got to space, like 3 of my games pretty much ended when I got to space because I couldn't figure out how to keep them alive. They'd go up to space, they would die, they'd be surrounded by regolith, and that would be it. The little dudes would be dead. Dumb duplicate. Guys, they didn't deserve death. Well, Meep did, but you know what Meep did, so. You know how Meep is. What do I have against Meep? Absolutely nothing. It was the first duplicant I can remember the name of. Victimizing Meep for no reason. It's 2022. All right. Yeah, Oxygen Not Included is a lovely game. I think the thing I love about most is the art style, though, and I don't know if that's where I should be sitting with a game like that. Like, my favorite thing is the art style. It's like, really? That's it? Like, not the design or anything like that? No, it's the art style. Combustion chamber 1's okay. You don't love the art style? Really? Wow, okay. No, I'm not going to fight you over this. Find something else to fight you about. Don't worry, we'll find it. I think the duplicants are so bloody cute. I love them so much. I just want to take them home and squeeze them until they just pop. The little heads just go bang. See, I'm not saying the graphics are good. I'm saying the art style is good. I love the style of it, not necessarily the graphics. That makes it, if you understand the difference there. Or rather, understand what I mean. Like, I'm not saying it's the pretty game. I'm just saying I just love the, yeah, okay. I just love the duplicants' expressions. First meeting's over. That was not a half-hour meeting, Veldak. You've lied to us. Right, you can lie to us. No, you can't. No more lying for you, good sir. The lying days are over. Putting the foot down right now. They're powerful. Yeah, and I mean, RimWorld, I don't like its art style, I don't like its graphics, but I don't play RimWorld for that. I mean, I barely play RimWorld at all, to be fair, but, you know, RimWorld is functional. That's okay. Functional art is still, you know, a requirement. You don't want unfunctional art, dysfunctional art, if you will. Very easy to look at. Yeah, that's fair. Just not a big fan of it, but I'm not gonna shit all over it. Many reasons. One, that's gross. Yeah, I mean, it's all right. Steel. I imagine this. How was steel going? Is steel like actually picked up like I wanted it to? Oh. Uh. Oh. Oh, we got problems. So yes and no. Fair enough. I think every office has one of those. Yeah, let's go fix steel. Because if we do not fix steel, then we're going to have major problems. I mean, we've already got major problems. Because we didn't fix steel. So what's the bet that Veldak has gone from the meeting gone, well, I got 20 minutes, time to play another game of Magic. Are you opening your packs as you're getting them, Veldak? Getting excited by new rares? Are the options limitless at zombo.com? I don't think that's actually getting rid of stuff as quick as I'd like. And a large part of that might be because that's actually not connected to anything. I think we're good now. Ready to work. Yeah, alright, so that's making stuff. The ingots will probably filter through fairly quickly. Just fine. I'm going to put productivity modules in here. I'd rather have speed, but productivity will do for now. Because that's making 403. If we do this, it's going to make 435. Really didn't do much. I really need speed modules in there, but that's alright. It makes a few more per minute. It still helps, I guess. We can chuck speed in there later. Algae terraria. What, because of the heat, or? Heat is always what gets me in trouble in Terraria. At least until you get the null thermifier thing, or whatever the hell it's called. Oh, great. No one wants to waste time in their work. Gives no heat. Wait, what? Sure? Thought it did. What am I thinking of? I was thinking about the same thing. Maybe not. Clearly not. Okay. Oh, okay. You're saying compared to something else. Okay, that makes more sense. Motors and backup turbines. Okay. And we will have to go up here to get the backup turbines. Ordered. Be done soon, actually. It's kind of interesting in Oxygen Included. I know research is important, but it really isn't that. It really isn't that varied compared to like how Factorio you got to build like 6 different types of research, and all of them are done quite differently. Oxygen Included, you build a thing and make a guy work on it for a while. Congratulations, you made a thing. You did it. Hello, I am the sky. Welcome. I mean, the thing you gotta be careful of is not running out of water or dirt. If you don't run out of water or dirt, you should be alright. What am I doing with my life? Honestly, that's a question I ask every day, but still, specifically right now, what am I doing? Okay, put it out. Okay, something should become. Oh, it's Bill Gears. They'll be doing whatever the hell they can for a while. That's fine. You just wiggle it. Why are we wiggling it? I don't know. Seems like the right thing to do. So. So. That's what I would like. One of those, please. Okay, and then we want to build locomotives. So again, this is stuff that we've all... It's not a locomotive at all, but we tried, and that's what matters. So just so everyone knows, at some point tonight, I will be getting a call from Panda, so I'll be taking that call and talking to her for a little bit, if she wants to talk. Otherwise, she might just go to sleep early. I think she had a very busy day. If she doesn't want to, if she just wants to sleep, that's fine. But if she wants to talk, then I'm going to obviously pick up that call because she is more important than stream. I know. What sort of streamer is this? But more important than stream? How can this be? So just letting you know in advance. It won't be for too long, probably only like 15 minutes, but just want you to know. Where's the dedication, right? Okay, so that will set up my trains. Now, this isn't train 2s, unfortunately. Train 2s are going to require some more stuff. Do we need train 1s for anything else, or do we just keep going? We do need locomotive 1s for other things, so we do need to have that there. Okay, that's fine. All right. Locomotive. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Come on, baby, build a locomotive. All right, babies, build a locomotive. Smart baby. Lost the game as punishment. You have to work. All of a sudden, a reminder that comic is like, hey, let's play until we lose. Oh, an all-nighter then, is it? And then it's like 5 minutes later. I love that comic. Not just because I've been on that situation before. All right, so we really need to get these electrolyzers because this is getting worse and worse. I wonder if we can build the electrolyzers here. Priority 2s. Yeah, no, they're gonna be a pain to build. Oh no! I mean, cool, but also, oh no! At that point, you're almost wishing for the sweet embrace of defeat. Yeah, it's the strangest oh no, I suppose, isn't it? Kind of oh yes, but also oh no. Okay. We are out of boxes, are we? Yeah, no, we're not out of boxes. Don't give me that shit. Pretend. Alright, so we have 6 more spots. Now I could just continue building this. I think that's okay. Your hell is other people, right? Combustion chamber. We need to make a small furnace 2 and medium tank 2. Make medium tanks? I don't know. No. Do not. It would be something good to have. Maybe we should make medium tank 2s. All this stuff is stuff that we make. We would need lubricant. That's a pain. And also we don't have that with its own train. We probably should get onto that as well. And none of the stuff is stuff we need a lot of. It's good. You still need it. Okay, so train. Cargo wagon 1 pick. Yeah, slowly getting through my batteries that I took by mistake. What the hell are you trying to get out of? Oh, just specifically, sorry, I just realized Rocket League. All you gotta do is think of context clues and you can figure it out yourself. Wow. How ingenious. Are these trains completely stopped or are they? No, they're still going. They're just slow. That's why we're building these locomotives. Let's just keep doing it, shall we? Those are fine. Oh, we're fine up to here. Let's do this one. Combustion chamber 2. We need combustion chamber 1s for anything else? Yes, for changes. Which we will need to build later. I mean, I don't understand Rocket League. Game too hard for me. Not too hard, I'm just not great at it. I tried playing it many, many moons ago. Medium tank 2s. Is this worth building over here? Might as well. Right? Might as well. Medium tank 1s are around here somewhere. I almost wonder if it's actually not a bad idea to remove this line here. And we can use this place as an port station. I just realized that is already an export station. They just didn't have the things built for it. Alright. Wait, what glitch? The glitch. We have like a connection issue. Ah. Oh, gee. Stream. Better. That's alright. Not much happened in that time. Probably. Okay, batteries. Batteries. Yeah, look. I'm fairly happy with how things are going. I just think more cargo wagons, I'd just be a little bit happier. Not always the way though. If I had X, I'd be happier. That's not how life works. Yeah, be happy with what you got now because what you got. Positioning is basically just what has to happen. If someone's sitting in a goalie position because that doesn't work in cars. Yeah, that's true. I've tried to do that, but the thing is, there's a trick to being a good goalie. It's called not letting the ball go in every time it gets seen near you. I could never quite figure out that trick. Tried. Oh my gosh, how I tried. But it didn't go well. It is a hard game. I wish I was good at it. I legitimately do, but rather I wish I understood it. And watching people play it does not really teach me anything. So, that big a deal. It's not like a game that I've been that interested in. It's just more like maybe I'll understand it. And I played with a couple of friends one time, and I had a good time. I need plastic, and plastic really fit that well. Maybe we can get away with it. Maybe. Give it a go. I think the plan here is... Oh, wait, and it's got a train limit. Oopsies. Well, I've lost a plastic train. That's usually a bad thing to have happen. I feel like a line down this way might not be a bad idea coming up. It's getting more and more like that. Also, plastic train, I would like you to, at a wait condition, time past, say, a minute. And we also need to have pipe 2s, right? Pipe 2s, okay. That's going to make our medium tank 2s, which honestly is something pretty good to have. We do need them for small tanks, which we do need for barrels, and that'll help our green science if/when we want to expand on that. No one told me to stretch, but I'm stretching anyway. Self-dedicated stretch. Self-dictated stretch. My goodness, what is the stream coming to? Stretching for free, boys. He's stretching and we didn't even pay for it. What? What's going on? He has become generous. His stretching. Stretching. Okay, became Futurama Richard Nixon there for a moment. I find that interesting. Why is that 5? Oh. You just know that it is. Are they all 5 there? No, just that one. Wonder how that happened. Stretch. That's what your streamer gives you. Truly blessed. Okay, we're going back into green boxes because I have them. What if we did this? No, undo that, please. Good idea? Not really, but we're doing it anyway. Meeting 2 or 3. Alright. Luck. have that be 4. I mean, the pointers here, that'll likely make everything okay. There we go. Oh, and we probably should connect that as well, or nothing's ever going to happen. All right. We good? We good. Not ideal, but you know, truly what is ideal in this world? No one knows. Words, all a fabrication made by the man to keep us down. There'll be more bullshit later. I mean, there'll always be more bullshit later. Don't you worry about that. No, it's going somewhere. That's fine. It'll figure itself out eventually. As I say, this is one of those things that we don't really need right now, but it's still helpful. We really should be working on androids, but now we've got plenty of research before android start becoming an issue. I think batteries become an issue before androids do, so that's interesting. Large assemblers. Okie dokie. Large assemblers are big. Okay. Yep, that's the sort of logic we have here. Large assembler are big. Figures it out. He's a smart one, this cat. No, no, shoot. Stop. Thank you. Oh, I hate it when I do that. I do it so often too. Alright, and then we want to upgrade those to large assembler versions, and then medium tank boxes. Okay. Cool. All we've got to do is wait for those steel sheets and we get progress there as well. Which is another thing that is made and will be, it's not on the bus yet, well, on the train system yet, but it will be soon. Okay, we'll put it into Ross Ramsey, which of course will be renamed when we get up there. Okay. Remove those, good. Bad. It's like the start building realizing that's just going to intersect with the train station. That's not going to help at all. We do really need to get more trains in here, and they should be being made when they feel like it. But they're not quite there yet. Medium. Ain't one B pick. That's going to be 2. But they've still got a lot of work to do, of course, to get all this happening. And the resources are coming. A lot of what's being delayed right now is probably still logic circuits, if I had to take a guess. Going all right. Train jam. That's an official train jam. Whoop whoop. Sound the train jam alarm. Whoop whoop. It's the train jam alarm. Whoop whoop. It's the train jam. The train jam alarm. Okay. Well, it gives us an excuse to go up there and get some shit sorted out. So I guess it's not the end of the world. Just feels like it. Doesn't. This is where Seif loses all hope, apparently. Oh no, some trains jammed, I guess. Damn you, past Seif, for screwing up signaling. I think what it is it's not really screwed up signaling so much as I didn't alter signaling when I started doing more trains, and now more trains are using that than they used to. It's just signaling was fine many moons ago. Then I built around it, and now it's not. So, I mean, that's kind of screwed up. Yeah, that's screwed up signaling. I don't know. Why am I defending myself? It's still wrong. Got a minute to get over here. That's pretty crazy. Okay, so first off, without any question, why did you enter here? Now you should not have entered here unless there was... Don't do it. Okay. You should not have entered here unless there was a way through. And because we've got 2 of these going, we probably should do that. I think after that we're probably okay. Yeah. So I think if we move one of these trains, we should get things sorted now. This is the offending train when you really think about it. Not really. This is an offending train. If I move this one, it'll sort itself out. I've seen a whole bunch of trains moving. That's pretty exciting. I think that was jammed for quite a while too, which is not great. Probably just means there's going to be more pressure on the center point very soon. Right now it's pretty quiet because we had a lot of trains jammed up here due to just delays, I suppose you could say. It's alright. That's a very efficient way to spell efficiency, by the way. And by that I mean, I've clearly spelled that wrong. Right. Small furnace 2, what do we need? Bricks. I don't know if we have bricks on the line. Like we probably don't. We do not. Okay. We make bricks like over here, like lots of bricks. I wonder if we could put a train line for that. Really what we're doing today is just slowly building more things. I mean, that's Factorio in general, isn't it? What are we doing in Factorio? Playing Factorio mostly. Oh yeah. Seems reasonable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Do I have ceramic powder on site in the train network? You know what? I probably do. Valid point. I do. And it's full. So, I mean, we could just do that. We do bricks on site and then pass them off. Yeah, actually, that's probably a better idea. That's less waste, less muss. I mean, it's some muss, but that's alright. How often do I need bricks, really? Very rarely. Okay, yeah, okay. Make bricks on site then. How do you make brick? Brick is made in furnaces. Well, look, I have furnaces there, so it's okay. So what my plan is here is to grab some blues. I like to grab them from here because I know that nothing else is using these here. Whereas the other ones are kind of useful for progressing everything else going on. Let's grab some underground blue pipes as well. As much as I'd love to move to black, I don't think we're quite ready yet. And let's go grab some electrolyzers, because gosh, we need those desperately. I think 20 might not be like 40 might not be enough. Let's pump this up a bit. Make an extra 20 in future. Oh my gosh, he's gone mad with power. Cannot be stopped. Unless you say, please stop, and then he will stop. Very polite of him. He will understand basic construction. He's a good cat. Hello, would you like my sandstone? I'd like my sandstone. Sandstone here is still good. It's still the glass has fixed itself as well. Just good to see. And I would also like to drop off just the rest of what's in my trash slots. Oh, the bauxite, I forgot about that. Well, that's alright, I'm in an entirely wrong place anyway. And I haven't picked up trains either, so you know what, we're not doing great. Trains in a second. First we'll go to bauxite. Not bauxite, sorry. We go to limestone, iron ore, shenanigans. Shenanigans here, don't you worry. Please take my shenanigans. Take my shenanigans, please. One day we'll upgrade these to level 2s. I don't know when, but one day. You done? You're done. Right, we're gonna move on. They weren't done! I was lied to! Bad enough. The lies. I think because these guys think they're getting it. The ones moving in single file. Alright. Go drop off the bauxite, get the trains, and then go back to building whatever the heck we were building down there. That's the sort of optimism I want to hear. What are we building? I don't know, but whatever it is, it's going to be good. Okay. We've got lots of bauxite to deliver. Nice. Now we can do game display now. Okay. How are we for train tracks? We're fine with train tracks. We'd like some stations though, or some stops as they're officially known. That should be enough. 20 stops should be enough. Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need someone who's got a train stop in their pocket. You know what? Take 20. You never go wrong with 20 trains. Oh, I think I should never take this way. Yeah, this way is a bad way to go. Why am I doing this? Just go the way that's safe. It doesn't involve you crashing into everything. How many repair packs I have left? 73. Wow, those repair packs are lasting. Good. We're out. How much fuel does this have left? Well, it doesn't use fuel, it uses batteries. So again, it's got plenty of batteries. 44 batteries. I guess it's lighter than a train, so it doesn't need to use quite as much as a train does, but... Is car lighter than train? Depends on the train. Depends on the car. Alright, so we're going to bring in the ceramic powder, because that was a good idea. Oh, we also need to make crucibles? We do also need to make crucibles. I forgot about crucibles. Yeah, okay, sure. Not worrying about that now. Steel plate, that's easy. We've got steel plates here. Brick. No, powder. Okay, and then we bring in the furnaces that I totally haven't thrown away. I threw them all away, didn't I? I didn't. It hurts. It hurts. Well, I should never just drop things off. I should just hold on to things and just fill up my inventory with crap. That way it never is a problem. It's a very defeatist attitude to take, I know, and it's not a good way of thinking, but right now it just makes me feel better about myself. And sometimes feeling better about yourself is what you need. And it's a shame that I don't have any way to bring furnaces to me, because that's literally what I'm trying to create. I'm trying to create the furnaces. I could create the small ones, but... I mean, we gotta create crucibles anyway. I mean, why don't we just go and deal with that now, right? Go make the crucibles, bring in the things that we need, the tings, if you will. Okay, so silica is... There's silica there, isn't it? No problems with... Ah. We need to have... Okay. I'm glad I caught that because there's actually other problems up there as well. So we need silica and we need the big furnace boys. Which for anyone asks, no, that's not what they used to call me in high school. Factory gets spread out and just takes longer to travel across. That's okay. One day I will have legs and I will run. Hey Solburn, how you doing? Team stretch, you know what? Sure. Oh, I don't even care that I crashed into a train. I deserved it. Ah. Good stretch. Thank you. I'll take. Here we go. Am I right? Okay. Let's fix the silica first because I don't like not having the silica fixed. Get how that works. Concerned? Okay, I was going to say I'm concerned with iron not having a train backed up there, but there's two trains coming in all at once, so okay. Ow. Ow. I am friend cat. Hello. That's just robot voice, except saying, hi, he's a cat. Robit is trying to trick us all. He's pretending he is a cat. There we go. Yeah, I see what you did there. Okay. Upper priority is that side. It is. Okay. That should allow sand to continue to proceed. We can keep making our rutile. That's not really doing anything too special, but hey, it's good to have. Then we gotta get the furnace. You know what we're gonna do? What if we ever have so much rutile that we just don't need more rutile? What do we do? The answer is we put it through here. Just in case. I'd really like to focus on rutile, but you know, if we've got extra steps, it would be rude not to do this. I don't want to be rude. Be very rude. Don the mask? Absolutely, we can don the mask. Oh, you're getting mods for other games, not just Factorio. Okay. No other games other than Factorio exist. That's not true, of course. I'm very aware other games other than Factorio exist. A co-worker asked me the other day, hey Steve, and I was like, yeah? You know of Steam? And I'm like, yeah? I know Steam pretty well. And they're like, oh, okay. Like, what is it? And I'm like, this is a weird line of questioning, so I explained it to them. Like, oh, okay, because my partner was wanting this, like, money from Steam, and I didn't know what it was, and I thought maybe it was a scam. I'm like, is it a scam? I mean, there are days I feel that. I didn't say that. It's actually very helpful. I'm a good cat. It was just like, hey, Steve, do you know what Steam is? I'm like, yeah? Thing which has consumed so much of my money? Yeah. Now say meow. Do you want like a proper meow, or do you want me to like robot meow? Get both. Meow. You also get meow, meow. I am cat. Meow. He ended only 4 minutes before the official end. That sounds like a celebration. You know it takes about 4 minutes? Game of match. Seif is being a right pain to Veldek right now, and he got it. Did he apologize? No, he could. But he's not gonna. That's how he is today. Being edgy to be. Oh no, Seif's being edgy. Not what we wanted. I mean, yeah, if you drive on the wrong side of the tracks, that's gonna happen. And a bad cat. Seif is a good cat. Just an edgy cat. A cat with sharpened claws. Oh no. It's being insinuated that I'm a bad cat. Oh. I wonder what Panda would think if she saw me right now. She'd be like, ah, he's wearing the mask again, I see. Could possibly be watching tonight, I don't know. I don't think she's on right now, so it doesn't count. Steve never calls out people who are watching and lurking. At least it's his wife, and then he totally will. See for the mask or talking to Panda? Absolutely. She's seen the mask before. Oh, Panda is hilarious. She's the best. Like, I have nothing but praise for her. Great. I am much happier doing the segment that way too, opposed to just running off and asking her questions. I would get the answers wrong anyway. I had to come back and relay them. Ask Panda has become seriously one of my favorite streams to do. I go to the third meeting. Oh, he'll reward himself with a game of Magic when he comes back. I know he. All right. So. We are finally out of batteries. Wow. Kind of crazy. Mod for RimWorld called Vanilla Animals Expanded. How much does it expand the animals? Are they really fat? They're really fat animals. Just like the big cat, you know, where it's like the little tiny head and the big body. It's like, you get so much meat out of that cat. I know that's not what the mod is, by the way. Us. It's really criminals. Yeah, no, don't you worry. I understood. Sad. I didn't make my crucibles. Well, I got silica sorted out, so crucibles can come later. It's fine. It does remind me of the biggest dog I ever saw. To be fair, it was a sad story. Like the owners, like, really, they overfed the dog to a very dangerous degree, and it was like at a pet show in my hometown, and it was just a very big dog, and it was like the New Zealand SPCA was there, and they were like, hey, you know, don't feed your dogs to the point that it explodes. No, it was being looked after. It was being looked after now. It was losing a lot of weight, but it was just a very big dog, and it was kind of funny. Okay, I'll tell no more. It was being looked after, though, I assure you. Had a better life now. No, it didn't die. It didn't die. Being looked after. Like, it was, you know, it wasn't being treated well, but it was being looked after now by the people who look after animals, the SPCA. Don't ask me what that stands for. I do not know. But anyway. Seriously? Ow! This keep happening. I know I need to go fix it now, but I don't want to. But I have to. Who designed this train system that can even happen? That's the real question. Small furnace, bricks. Okay. Small furnace, and then we'll go figure out the crucibles. Yes. Ugh. Whatever, wherever my crucible is, and I'm... RSPCA stands for the Royal Society of the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. I feel like there's a lot more words in there. Society for the Protection Cruelty to Animals. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, I definitely don't have crucible. Thank you for looking that up. I appreciate that. I wasn't sure what it stood for. I mean, I knew they looked after animals. The Royal Society, though, damn. Oh, you knew it? Okay, well. Thank you for knowing that. Oh, really? Good on you. I've never worked for them, but I've been there and I spent some time. I wouldn't say I worked or helped them, just like I was really just playing with the kittens, let's be honest. Not lie. Not pretend I did actually anything. I was just playing with the kitten. Really? SeiferKatt likes playing with the kittens? What a friggin' surprise, right? What's your problem? Why do you have no fuel? No, I don't think it sounds bad. Or if it does, I'm certainly not judging you for it. Okay, you are the unboxed. We are the unboxed. Welcome, bow down. No, I don't think. I think it's not an uncommon thing to say. You know, I think it's uncommon for someone to say I love animals more than people, but I don't. I get the sentiment, and I'm not saying like, oh, that's weird. I'm like, yeah, fair enough. Animals are you know, they're just doing their thing. They're just living their lives. Humans are dicks. Not all humans, obviously. Obviously, I'm not saying all of humanity is, you know, the worst. That's, you know, an overstatement, definitely. But where's my fuel? Hello? We not do fuel anymore? Not when there's like 6 batteries in there, I suppose. Dick is putting it nicely. It is. Yeah, it is. I mean to Gimli. He's a lovely cat. You know it. Love him. You know you love him. Okay, so what I've found out is we may have had the hydrogen not working for a while, which means we could have a bunch of trains that are looking at running out of fuel very soon. That could be bad if that's true, which it probably is. We name that rock Rocky Rock. Which rock? A lot of rocks that I hit. I'm abusive to rocks. Least favorite character Naruto? Rock Lee. Why? No reason actually, I did quite like Rock Lee. How do you not like Rock Lee? I wasn't even a fan of Naruto. I mean I was. But how do you not like Rock Lee? I mean, kid just wanted to try. Like broccoli. That's broccoli, you fool! That's a Dragon Ball Z joke! I don't really know where that's going to go off to, but I assume it's going to have a good time wherever it goes. You have a few tattoos of anime, really? If I may ask, which anime series? Or anime series / movies? I like to try and convince myself that I'm not a weeb, but I'm a weeb. Every now and then I try to convince myself I'm not, just because I haven't seen anything recent, but I can't get away from it. Okay, Crucibles. Let's not drive away yet. Get Crucibles under control. First, let's crash into everything. I've never been one to... I've never really wanted a tattoo. Not really my thing. Certainly not judging people who have them, of course, but not my thing. I like really well done tattoos, like the art's really nice. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but a piece of white beard and a fairy tale. Okay, I have never seen Fairy Tail, and I've only read like some of One Piece. I've like never really watched the anime. I don't know who Whitebeard is. Wait, I just realized when you said One Piece, you might have been One Piece as in a piece of that. I don't know what Whitebeard is. Just realized I may have misunderstood that. I apologize if I did. Still, my point about One Piece still sticks. Never watched the anime. I read some of the manga. Okay. Just like brings it up for no reason, then if it's not what you meant. Okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. We got silica. Hello, Blue the EV, and welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone. How are you doing? So... oh, that's not enough ease. Ah, well. Stillburn's done it. Thank you, Roy Stillburn. Playing Songs of Sticks. What is that? I feel like I recognize that game, but I can't remember what it is right now. Hang on. Curious now. What is Songs of Sticks? songs of sticks. City Builder. Oh, yeah, I'm aware of this one. What was it? How are you enjoying it? Playing the demo that has 26 hours in less than 3 days? Well, that sounds like a positive buy at that point. Okay, so what we found out is first off, we're going to run into that. That's important. What we've found out is we actually don't need to worry about the crucibles because we can just make the crucibles down there. And I don't think anything really needs... We don't really need that many crucibles, but we'll ship them anyway. Crucibles. I ship them. A broken individual. Anyway. I need to learn to drive. Yeah, trust me, I've gotten that a lot from chat. Not just because of this, but because I actually do need to learn to drive. But I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I've got an instructor, I've got a driving lesson on Friday. I'm not even joking, I actually do have a driving lesson on Friday. And it's much easier to drive a car in real life than this. Because I have never crashed a car in real life yet. Had a train jam? No, don't think so. Ooh, it does look like one though, doesn't it? No, I think that's not a train jam. Real life cars have vehicle snap. Yes, indeed. No, that's not a train jam. It just looks a lot like one. No, train's still moving. They're not moving great, but that is why we're working on... I suddenly feel old hearing that. Are you older than me? I don't know. I'm in my mid-30s, so it's... You can figure it out from there. I just have never needed to drive a car in the past. We had Spidertrons that would solve traffic. Yeah, but think of all the spiders. Ah! No. There you go. Yeah, it's just I've never needed to drive before this year. It's Australia. I went to Australia once and there was not a single spider. And I would like to say that it should keep that way. Okay, so we're not doing crucible drops. Because we really just need silicon, and we have silicon, so we just like... Whoop. Silica? Silica. Right. Do we have foundries? Oh no. This is really what this build has just been. Like, do we have XYZ? No. Do we have XYZ? No. Do we have XYZ? No. Oh, rude. I mean, if you're in Australia, you can't get away from the spiders, the spider joke, any more than I can get away from the sheep joke. Yeah, I mean, I went to Melbourne and I didn't encounter any spiders, and you know what? I was pleased about that fact. Not any spiders. Not a huge fan of them. I mean, there's that one clip, I suppose. Set of ones, we can... I don't know if you can get away with that. Oh, it's fine. Some of my best friends are Australian. You know what? Some of my best friends are Australian too. You gotta be careful with that. I mean, I know that was probably a joke. Stop with the sheep? No. Never. I'll stop with the sheep when they stop being so damn attractive. Obviously, I am joking. before anyone thinks I am being serious. Iron plates. Do we have iron plates here? Don't. Okay, we'll bring in some iron plates as well. Oh, not iron sheets. That's wrong. Iron plates. Please tell me we have iron plates. We do. I'm just playing up for a laugh. I'm not obviously being serious. No, it's entirely jokes, obviously. It's just the Welsh joke, except for New Zealanders. No, we get the same joke because we have a lot of sheep in New Zealand. Alright, you take care. Thanks for the raid, and have a good night. Sleep well. Okay, here's the iron plates. Thank you, sir. Okay, and then we can just build some basic foundries. Excellent, thank you. And we'll just chuck the iron plates we didn't use back in there. Thank you so much, sir. You can leave now. I wasn't gonna... Oh, I didn't get hit by the train. Exciting. One last question. Any moments of being run over by the trains you've missed yet? The trains in this mod move relatively slowly. So while I've been hit by many trains, none of them have killed me. But I've just realized that a large part of my goal right now is to build faster trains. That might change very soon. I hadn't considered that possibility. Well, find out soon enough, won't we? I've been very reckless around trains, and that might be my undoing really soon. It's exciting, you know. Crucible, steel plate, steel furnace. Okay. Good. Why don't we just make them go the other way? It'd be way easier. Will I double check it's not a train jam? Yeah, sure. There's a train moving. And it's actually different trains are there now. Not a train jam, Dave. That is just how it works. Which is why we're doing all this work to get locomotive 2s. Which, by the way, is something we do need to do anyway, because... I'll show you why I'm actually doing this, because locomotive 2s, we do need locomotive 3s? Thought I did, but clearly not. Locomotive 2s should stop a lot of those problems. Yeah, I can imagine why. I mean, I've never seen New York traffic, but I've got the gist of it. I've seen TV. Yes, because TV is real life, Steve. Good job. Wait. Steel sheet. No, I want steel plates. They don't move from your experience? Okay. Makes sense. And small furnaces. Which, over there. All good. Thanks for coming. We probably don't need them to go that far up. Far up, man. Oh, whoops. Okay, just bringing that in, bringing it in, bringing my small furnaces in. Wasting a lot of resources to do this. Could it have been done a better way? Yes. Not really a question about that. It absolutely could have been done a better way. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Better? I don't think so. Occurred to me that we need to unbox these. So these are quite slow furnaces, but they'll do the job. I mean, they don't need to make a lot of crucibles, just some. If it really gets bad, we can always expand this production. What's the deal with the box goods? Box goods are... How do you describe box goods? They compress better, and then some things require box goods, so usually it's just better to do it that way. Alright. Well, we started early today. I talked to Panda in about 20 minutes, and maybe I actually end early today as well, just to... So it's not really a longer stream so much as just a different time-shifted stream. I hope people are okay with that. And if they're not, sucks. But anyway. So this is going to make the small furnace 2. How many do you need? You need 64 crucibles per minute. How many do you make? 16. Well, that's not enough. I can do basic maths. That's not enough crucibles. Oh shit, he's learned basic maths. We're in trouble now. We were always worried this day would come, and here it is. Learned basic math. Or rather, he's learned one number is bigger than another number. But that's still pretty impressive, okay? Some slack, eh? Now, do we have any need for small furnaces anymore? Yes, we do actually. Okay. We will keep them on the train line. Thought maybe we weren't going to, but they are still clearly needed there. So we're going to leave them. Small furnace 2. That's needed for a bunch of stuff as well. Okay, let's put that up onto the train line as well. Did I see a train pull up? I did. Oh, hello there, train. How you doing? So nice to see a humble train in these dark times. What is this accent, you may ask? I don't know. But it's happening. What are we missing? Bricks? Oh. Here we go. And then just chuck in more of these things in. Oh, hello, Mighty Panda. How you doing? Welcome. You're gonna be on your best behavior. He says, knowing that he's never been on his best behavior in his life. Batteries. I'll be talking to you soon, Panda. Don't you worry. Let me know when you're ready. I know this isn't going to be a stream thing. I'm just going to be a private chat. Doing well? Good. Hide the booze, hookers, blow, and blackjack. Indeed. Hide all of those things. Or else I'll never be allowed to be on my own ever again. Just like the judge said. You think that's water in this bottle? It is. It is water in this bottle. Oh, you wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. That clueless. Battery train's coming, right? Oh yeah, it's just stuck in the hellish line. Oh, I love that straight line though. That just feels good. Okay, so with all those things, we've got medium tanks. We did build medium tanks, did we? Oh, I don't think we built medium tanks. I think we just thought about building medium. It's not work. That's pretending to do work. Then we need to build cargo wagons at some point, which is going to be... Okay. Medium tanks, what do we need? Hang on, didn't we bring that stuff in? We did build medium tanks. Right there. Okay, well hang on. Whoa. Are we good now? All furnace, combustion... Yeah, we're good. We can build combustion chamber 2s. Oh. Life is looking up. So with that, we will get that, put that out. We need to get medium tanks and combustion chamber 1s, all of which are built around here somewhere. There are no tanks in this mod, just a truck, which is there. It ran out of fuel. Oh my god. Tell me we didn't do the opposite problem. Oh. We needed sheets and plates. Okay. So, good news and bad news here, I suppose. Bad news is that's all wrong. On the mask, absolutely that. Oops. You want plates? I F up all the time. I record every time I made a mistake like this proportion. I'd never get anything done. We want plates. Oh man, I went to a place the other day. And I ordered a burger and I said, can you also please serve it on a plate? But I knew they were going to serve it on a cutting board. Band was like, "Did you really ask that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want it on a cutting board. I want it on a plate." And I was like, "Shit, mad lad, he actually did it." Oh, don't leave with my batteries. Stop! 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 I need those batteries to live. Okay, thank you. May leave. We're gonna put the steel back in the box. Yeah. I may have taken too much batteries again, but that's not the first time I've done that today. Well, recently. That's alright, the batteries will be fine. Oh yeah, maybe I should have actually made sure we didn't do exactly the thing I just did there. Don't do what Johnny Don't does, huh? Okay, let's get the sticks out of the way. Good. Okay. So those things coming down now, that'll give us the oh, you know what? That'll give us the tanks. If we want to, we can make small tanks. I don't think it's really do that, but let's not do that. Realization midway through that piece. We could do this, but there's no reason to do it, so why are we doing it? Bad day, but a day to remember for a day, Australia. Wait, what happened today in Australia? I haven't seen the news. What happened? I'm not sure if it's joke time or if something bad actually happened. Oh, yeah. No, I remember that. Talking about it with Panda the other day because she wasn't aware of it. Wow, a lot of meetings for you today. Crazy. You're being so popular. Everyone wants to talk to Veldak today. Veldak just wants to play Magic. I keep saying that. I can't really make that claim. Geez, how old was I? I don't know how old I was, but I remember hearing about it. I was like, what, 200 people died? Something like that? Bad. I don't know the full details. I was also fairly young, but I know it was bad. 88 Australians. No. I was gonna make a comment there. I'm like, you know what? We don't need that shit. We don't need that. Like, haha, look at internet funny man, try to be funny at something like rather serious. Internet funny man, shut the hell up, and those sorts of things. Okay. Medium tanks. So when we have the medium tanks, we're gonna have our combustion engine. Oh, wait, we've built these, haven't we? Yeah, we don't need that. We haven't built them, but they have the capacity to be built when they feel like it. Hardest part of being a streamer is to realize when you really shouldn't make a joke about something. Maybe it's just being a person. I don't know. Hardest thing of being a working member of society, a useful member of society, is not being an asshole. Yeah, that's kind of tracks. Not entirely, but kinda. Okay, so that's combustion chamber 2s. That will allow us to make a few things. It absolutely was. I'm not saying it was not. Just say such stupidness. Right, medium assemblers. I don't think we need too many of these, so we're just going to keep it light and simple. Okay. And then we go combustion. Nope. Combustion. Oh, look, keeping it simple is... Oh, well, keeping it simple is what I do best. You know, simple as simple does. Other way. Yeah. Well, I'll take that. Sure. Half the output inserters. Oh, what? You think they need to be powered? Greedy, aren't they, Glacier? Honestly, I don't know why I've got such greedy inserters. Oh, we want power, sir. Oh, what would the peasants want next? Food? Please, sir, we're starving. Alright. One more step towards locomotive 2s. I would notice silicon production hasn't been going very fast. Power for the power god. Absolutely. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Dogs for the dog bowl. Only small doggies. There's too many big doggies, they're not going to fit. Not really a fan of chaos. But, you know. Yeah. Nurgle's okay, I guess. Nurgle doesn't do anything wrong. He's just being a happy boy. I gotta respect the happiest of the Chaos Gods. It doesn't hurt that my friends have decided that of the... So I've told this joke before, or not joke, but... So we're like, a bunch of my friends were like, okay, who is which Chaos God? You know, we're just having this fun chat. It's like, well, obviously this guy is Khorne because he's angry as hell. You know? One was the oldest? I was like, yeah, Khorne, this guy, he's ragiest as shit. He's angry. Okay, cool. And it's like, this guy, oh yeah, he's absolutely Slaanesh because, you know, bit of a slut. Yeah. And then it was like, this guy is absolutely zinch because he's absolutely keeping the secrets. And they're like, what about Seif? Only one Chaos God left. And I was like, oh no. So now I'm Nurgle. Whether I want to be or not, that's just what I got. And I'm like, well, that's fine. But now I've just decided to just go full into it and just be like, yep, always going to talk positively about Nurgle. I mean, I don't smell or anything. I just want to make that very clear. And I'm not pestilence driven. But, you know, the optimism, like, Nurgle's just having a good time. And you know what? He's the happiest of the Chaos Gods, so I'll take it. Everyone else is just being all sneaky and shit. Nurgle's just like, hey, guys, I made something awesome. Look at it. It's a horrible disease. Oh, I'm like the Nurgle of Factorio. Yeah, Slaanesh is horny AF. I get that. Did I say Slaanesh? I mean Zinch. Probably. I may have meant Zinch at some point. But that's not me. I was trying to go for Slaanesh because, you know, I just like noise marines, but at the same time, they're like, if you don't use, you've never used a drug in your life, you are not, you know, that sort of person, and you don't even listen. You're not really a noise marine type of person, so no, you don't get Slaanesh. I pushed for Slaanesh, I really did. I didn't, and I just was immediately outplayed on that one. That's all right. Why? And then of course, if you get outplayed for Slaanesh, you're never getting Zinch. Because, come on, you got outplayed. Zinch does not get outplayed. So, anyway. Tiger Wagon 2 is the last thing we need. But we're going to need another station for those. Yeah, we absolutely need another station for those. We're going to build a station down here. Yeah, if you easily get beaten in a battle of will, you'll never... Your friends will never let you be Slaanesh. It's just not happening. I mean, I'd also go for the Horned Rat, but that's way of a fantasy, and I don't play fantasy. I've never played fantasy, aside from, like, a couple of video games. Thus, you don't get the Horned Rat. Don't do it. Not yours. But I like Gaven, just because they're freaking insane. Just little rat men. Little rat boys. I mean, there's... Admittedly, in Warhammer Fantasy, there's a bunch of races that do interest me in a design aesthetic way. Like, I like Skaven. But yeah. Anyway, I am going to end my stream now. We've actually done about 3.5 hours regardless. So that's fine. So I'm just going to do the wrap-up stuff now. Thoughts on orcs? I love orcs. 140,000 orcs are the best. I know. But I would really like to talk to Panda and not have to worry about coming back. So I'm going to call the stream now. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate having you all here. If you've enjoyed today's stream and you're not currently following, please do consider following. I'd really appreciate it. If you are already following, you can also sub if you feel like it, but don't feel like you have to. It does help me a lot, but don't feel like you have to. You can view this episode and all others on youtube.com/SeiferKatt. That's where I post these videos. They're about a month behind, but they'll get there. They will get there. And there's also the Discord link where you can find me outside my regular streaming time. Twitter is where you can find me when saying weird things. Was there a Don the Mask thing? I missed that. No, it hasn't there. But it is where I just post random things that I think out throughout the day, or if I find something weird along the streets, like a weird bird, that gets posted. What else is there to say? I stream 4 nights a week. That is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. With Sunday being my variety day. Seif has to call Panda. Seif forgot where the snacks are. Exactly. Seif needs to know where the snacks are. And with all that, I am done for the day. That was this mod. The more I scroll, the more it hurts. There's not as much scrolling to do anymore, but we're getting there. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care, everyone.